The Howdy Boomy podcast. Today is Wednesday. It is the 13th of December, and we've got a mess around the world, I'll tell you, with Israel, Hamas, with the war in Ukraine. Zelensky's over here asking for more money. And this all stems, I read a very, very interesting article. This all stems from our buddy Barack Hussein Obama. Now let me remind you, Barack Obama did not like this country, does not like this country. He wrote a book, or it was written for him, something like Dreams My Father Told Me or something. And in there he says he remembers the first time he had a job in the private sector in the United States, and he felt like he was behind enemy lines. He hates the free enterprise system. He's lazy. Books that have been written about him after he left the presidency. He's lazy. He doesn't want to do anything. He was being mentioned as an appointee to the Supreme Court. He said he didn't want it. It's too much work. He can speak well. He can bamboozle. That's what he did. I remember we had an ally, Mubarak, in Egypt. They were overthrowing him. And rather than back him, show him Americans behind him with their force, he didn't do anything. He didn't use the ability of the American military, the threat of the American military, to back our allies whenever they needed help. He's got these eggheads, the same people that are in the Biden administration, Blinken, Winken, and idiot Binken, providing foreign policy advice that is weak. As I said in previous podcasts, 80% of the world understands two things: an empty stomach and the end of a gun. Barack Obama was a pussy. He did not use our might to deter people from hurting our interest, and now we're seeing the results of that. Iran is going roughshod all over the world. They're shooting at our troops. Nothing. The same idiots that were in Barack Obama's administration are now in his third term as president, with Biden as the puppet. We need strength. We need to show strength. Now you have Blinken saying we need to have a ceasefire in Hamas. Leave Israel alone. Let them get rid of these bastards. The hostages, I'm convinced, if Donald Trump was president of the United States, those hostages would be gone. Because if they weren't, there'd be a bunch of dead Iranians around the world. You need to show strength. This president does not. His mentor, Barack Obama, did not. And now we're feeling the effect of it. All the times where confrontation against our interests with our allies, under the Obama administration, we failed to back them with our might, with the threat of military action. And now our enemies see we've got the same thing. Phase 2. Barack Obama, Joe Biden, they're both pussies. Watch the Howdy Boomy podcast. Friday, shift head of the week. I'm sure we're going to have quite a few nominees. The Howdy Boomy podcast on the Howdy Boomy channel on YouTube. Watch the previews on Facebook, LinkedIn. Watch it on TikTok. We'll see you very, very soon. God bless you. God bless the United States of America.